Are you feeling overwhelmed about where to start with video creation? Worried you need to spend a fortune to create engaging video content? Well, let me tell you, you really don't. Today, we're going to be talking about the basic equipment essentials to get started without breaking the bank. Now, I totally understand the idea of making videos can feel quite intimidating, especially when you're just starting out. You might be thinking, how can I compete with all these high production value videos out there? But guess what? You don't need all that fancy equipment to make an impact. All you need are a few basics and a willingness to start. And you're not alone in feeling overwhelmed. Most of us have been there, but today I'm here to show you just how simple it can be. For over 26 years, I've been at the forefront of UK broadcast TV, capturing some of the most memorable live events and performances. I've worked with acts like Bring Me Horizon, whose Royal Albert Hall performance has over 38 million views, and Steps, whose Wembley performance drew over 11 million fan views on YouTube. I've also collaborated with Netflix, the BBC, ITV, on productions like The X Factor and Britain's Got Talent. Now I use that experience to help business owners, people just like you, to unlock the power of video to grow their businesses. In this video, I'm going to guide you through the essential kit that you need to start creating decent quality videos. We're going to cover how to get the most out of your smartphone, affordable options for lighting, and how to make sure your sound is crisp and clear. And make sure you stick around till the end, because then I'm going to share my personal favorite budget-friendly mic that makes a massive difference to your video quality. Some of the most successful content creators started with just their phones and a desire to help their audience. And you can do this too. So first of all, let's talk about the basics. Your smartphone is a tremendously powerful tool. Most smartphones nowadays have amazing cameras that are more than enough to get started with. You can learn more about the best smartphone settings in a video that I'll link to in the description below. And pair that with a simple tripod and an external microphone and you're good to go. Having a stable shot is really important. It's all about minimizing distractions and ensuring it's clear to the viewer what they need to focus on in your video. Most of the time, if you're doing a talking head video like this, that focus is you. Now, if the shot is wobbling all over the place, it's going to be really distracting and therefore you will lose viewers. That's why you need a tripod or a selfie stick. And the one I recommend is called the Joby Telepod Pro. I love that it's two things in one. It does a great job at both of them. It's definitely a get started bit of kit that I would recommend you get hold of if you haven't got one already. So where can you purchase the Joby Telepod Pro? In the UK, you can go somewhere like Argos, which sells it for around about £47. Also, Currys sell it for around £50. In the US, you can go to Joby's official website where you can get hold of one for around $90. It's also $90 in Best Buy. Don't forget, in a minute, I'm going to reveal my personal favorite little mic, a budget-friendly gem that's going to really boost your audio quality instantly. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss it. Next, let's talk about lighting. Now listen, you don't need to start with anything fancy. Natural light can be your best friend. Just film in front of a window and make sure you are facing the light. Otherwise, you'll become a silhouette, making it look like you've done something slightly naughty and are deliberately being kept anonymous. Daylight is really complimentary and it wraps around your face, making you look your best on camera. LED ring light can be a really good investment. For beginners, I'd recommend the newer LED ring lights. They're really affordable and they're very effective. A 10 to 12 inch ring light is perfect for getting started. It gives you that bright, even lighting that helps you look your best on camera. Now, we're going to cover lighting in more depth in an upcoming video, so make sure that you check that out. And the link to that will be in the description below. Now, in the UK, you can find newer ring lights at Argos and Currys, and in the US at Best Buy. And in Canada, you can find them at Henry's. They are around $30, £30 or 40 Canadian. Now, we've already said stability is key and so is sound. Get yourself an affordable Lavalier microphone. This tiny little piece of kit will make a huge difference in how your audience perceives your videos. Bad quality sound is one of the quickest ways you can lose viewers, but don't worry, the Rode SmartLav Plus is great as a starting point. In the UK, you can find it on Amazon for around £50. In the US, it's available for approximately $80, and in Canada, you can pick them up for about $100. When you're using the SmartLav Plus with your smartphone, make sure you've got the correct adapter. For iPhones, you're going to need a 3.5mm TRRS to Lightning adapter, and for Android devices, it's a 3.5mm TRRS to USB-C adapter. Now, Rode themselves make a thing called the SC3 adapter, which converts the microphone's TRRS output into a TRS output, making it compatible with lots of different devices. Rode is a really good, reputable brand for beginners, and it offers high quality kit at a really good price. Now, obviously, there are cheaper options around, but I found they often lack durability, and probably when you start using them, you're going to be replacing them sooner than you'd like. When it comes to equipment, it's really wise to invest as much as you can possibly afford to make sure you get that longevity and reliability, and you're not constantly having to replace broken equipment. Now, take a moment and think, have you got a window with good light, or have you got a smartphone with a decent camera? If you have, you're already halfway there. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to overcomplicate things. They might think they need multiple cameras or fancy editing software and loads of studio lights. And the truth is, you can get stuck planning and buying instead of actually filming. It's perfectly normal to feel slightly uncomfortable and slightly overwhelmed with this all. But the key is to start small. You'll grow your skills and your equipment over time. What really matters is you doing it and getting your message out there. It's not about making it perfect from day one. Every expert that you see online started somewhere, usually with a lot less than you think. I would just encourage you to take your first step. Now, in the next video, we're going to dive headlong into the question I get asked all the time. What camera should I use for my business videos? Now, we're going to explore some affordable options other than the smartphone and help you decide whether it's time to invest or if your current setup is absolutely perfect enough. And if you've got any questions when it comes to cameras and which cameras you should get and which are best in certain situations, just pop them in the comments below and I will certainly cover them off in following videos. But please remember, you really do not need expensive kit to start creating really great videos. So here's what I'd love you to do. Grab your phone, find a good spot with natural light and record a short video introducing yourself. Just a minute or two, no editing, no overthinking. You don't have to post it. This is about practice and getting yourself in the habit of creating videos. If you're ready to unlock the full power of video for your business, then check out my Video Unlocked course. In just 10 days, you're going to go from being camera shy to camera confident, creating videos that really connect with your audience and enable you to grow your business. So make sure you click the link in the description to learn more about this free course. And don't forget, the next video is all about choosing the right camera, a decision that can save you time and money down the road. If you found all this helpful, which I hope you did, give us a little thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.